never gonna lie to me. Your mouth moves but you never speak, and nobody can fuck with me. So get up or get out. I know you're scared of catastrophe, paranoid when you feel the heat. We'll start a riot, 1, 2, 3. So get up or get out. Feel the interruption, I feel the fire burn inside of me. Kill the corruption, so holding on. This is war, it's annihilation. Hell's in the air, it's hard to breathe. Still on all the hatred, so holding on. In the trenches, stuck, we've gone too far. Are you ready to die? This is war.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Raw. I'm your host and commentator, Nick. It is the official Backlash Go Home show. I'm excited for Backlash, and I'm here tonight. We are here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. And we are kicking off the show with the Rated R superstar Edge. It's been nearly a decade since he's competed in a ring, and he has some stuff on his mind tonight. He returned last week. He interfered in Randy Orton and Ricochet's match and cost Orton the match. After Orton tried to punt kick and paralyze Ricochet, Edge couldn't stand back and just watch Orton try to paralyze Ricochet like that. Let me take you guys back to nearly a decade ago, April 2011. Edge officially had to retire due to his neck injuries, and it was very, very disappointing, and it was sad. The Rated R superstar, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time here in the WWE and in professional wrestling. It was such a sad night. He had to say goodbye. He dropped the World Heavyweight Championship, but now he's back on Monday Night Raw. And I have exclusive news, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. It was made official earlier on during the week. The Raw General Manager Shane McMahon has officially signed and helped Edge sign a contract with the Red Brand. This is insane news, ladies and gentlemen. The Rated R superstar is now property and is now a part of the Red Brand full time. This is amazing news, and it is amazing. It's awesome. The Rated R superstar is here, and we have an electric crowd here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Rated R superstar has some things on his mind. The ovation for Edge here in Milwaukee is truly overwhelming. The Rated R superstar can't even get the words out. This crowd is so happy for him to return. It's official, ladies and gentlemen, and it's great to see the Rated R superstar back. There's a lot of potential dream matches now that the Rated R superstar is back. Yeah, Orton was seconds away last week from punting and ending Ricochet's career. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Orton called out Edge in a backstage interview. I guess Edge took that personally. Edge and Orton is confirmed for Backlash, and wait a minute! There's Randy Orton's music right now! Randy Orton's coming out here. I guess Randy Orton has been hearing what Edge is saying. And Orton wants to say something too. And now Orton, wait a minute, Orton has Christian. Orton has Christian, that's Edge's best friend. What is Orton doing with Christian? Orton has Captain Charisma held hostage on the stage. Randy Orton got that devastating look. And now Orton, no! Oh my gosh! An RKO on the stage. This is disgusting from Randy Orton. And now Orton is leaving, walking away from the crime scene. What has Orton just done? And now Edge. He's trying to come save his best friend. He's a little too late. But Edge trying to come to his side, to his best friend. What Orton has done here tonight has made it really personal. This feud is 10 years in the making, and Orton just made it more personal. Some really sadistic actions by the Viper, ladies and gentlemen, but we gotta move on. Tonight in the main event, it'll be Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, two halves of the Undisputed Era, taking on Backlash opponents, the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and the #1 contender Finn Balor. These two, Balor and McIntyre, will have to find one way or another to coexist. Can they coexist tonight in the main event? Find out tonight. Also, folks, the Raw General Manager Shane McMahon is in the building, and he has an announcement for Backlash regarding the Raw Women's Division. You want to stick around, you don't want to miss it. That happens also tonight. But to kick off the show tonight, to start out, it'll be a huge tag team match. Two halves of the Undisputed Era, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Before they have their tag team matchup at Backlash with Worldwide Dominance, they must focus and worry about Hawkins and Ryder tonight. A little warm-up match for the Undisputed Era, but I just know Hawkins and Ryder will bring the fight. That happens, and it's up next. Folks, it is now time for some tag team action. The Raw Tag Team Champions must compete in this match, and it's a little warm-up for them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Undisputed Era!
You know, ever since coming to Raw, the Undisputed Era have been very, very impressive. But let me take you back to last week after Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry defeated the Authors of Pain. It would be the Undisputed Era coming down to the ring and assaulting Worldwide Dominance from behind, sending a huge message for Backlash. These two teams will clash for the Raw Tag titles, but once again tonight, the Undisputed Era must concern themselves, and they must focus on Hawkins and Ryder. That's the bigger picture tonight. They can't really lose track and keep thinking about Worldwide Dominance when they have another hungry tag team in the Raw Tag Team division who are looking for a win. But yeah, the Undisputed Era have themselves a handful to deal with tonight. But like I said, they have been very, very successful ever since coming to the Red brand, and it's really impressive to see, ladies and gentlemen. And they've also participated in trying to make McIntyre and Balor's life a living hell. But tonight, Hawkins and Ryder is on the radar. It's now time to see Hawkins and Ryder in competition.
At a combined weight of 447 pounds, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
These two guys right here are very, very old veterans, and they're very smart. Ryder and Hawkins are back together, and they are hungrier more than ever for championship gold. A win tonight over the UE would be very impressive, especially considering the UE needs that momentum going into Backlash. But Ryder and Hawkins, they're a very hungry tag team, and they're about that action, ladies and gentlemen. It's just true. Zack Ryder, former US champion, Intercontinental champion. Kurt Hawkins, well, Kurt Hawkins' biggest accomplishment is the biggest losing streak in the history of pro wrestling. And the bell sounds off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You got two tag teams. One team in another corner. One team, the Undisputed Era. They are desperately looking. The Raw Tag Champs are desperately looking for some momentum going into Backlash. Now on the other side, you got a veteran tag team that's very hungry for a win and some championship gold. Both a lot on the line. Both teams have something to win this match for. So there's quite a lot on the line as Bobby Fish has a headlock locked in on Ryder and now a punch to the face. The UE are defending the tag team champions, the Raw Tag Team Championships, against the Worldwide Dominance, the team of Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil at Backlash. It's going to be two huge teams going head to head with each other. It's going to be insane. But tonight, like I said, the UE cannot lose focus. They cannot lose focus on the veteran tag team of Ryder and Hawkins. And now Zack Ryder with the scoop slam. And now Ryder gets Fish up. Ryder, of course, not too accomplished, but he has won the US and IC Championship. He won the IC Championship back at WrestleMania a couple years ago in a ladder match. And Kurt Hawkins, well, once again, he has actually one of the saddest yet most impressive achievements in wrestling history, and that's, well, most losses for any superstar on television ever, which is kind of sad, but it's impressive at the same time, as Kyle O'Reilly gets the tag in. Kyle O'Reilly now going after Zack Ryder. Kyle O'Reilly, very impressive here in the WWE. The UE have done so much and have been so dominant here in the WWE so far. And later on tonight, the other two members of Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong and Adam Cole, have to go up against the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and the #1 contender Finn Balor. So all four members of the Undisputed Era are in action tonight. As again, Zack Ryder now countering, got Kyle O'Reilly, and Zack Ryder with the huge Tornado DDT. What a move by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder now tags in Kurt Hawkins. Hawkins is in the match. Hawkins now grabs O'Reilly. Oh, and got his arm. And now Hawkins locking the arm, bending the arm in a wrong way. Hawkins using that veteran experience. And now Hawkins, oh, the knee strike to the midsection of O'Reilly. Huge backlash implications going on in this match. This is a must-win for the UE. And now O'Reilly, oh, attacking the arm of Hawkins and off the ropes. Oh, and a big boot by O'Reilly now getting outside the ring with Hawkins. And now, oh, sends Hawkins into the announce table. Now O'Reilly is attacking Hawkins at ringside towards the announce table. And now O'Reilly drops Hawkins with a back body drop on the barricade concrete floor. That floor does not feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle O'Reilly now feeling himself, getting back in the ring. O'Reilly now looks and takes down Ryder off the apron. And hey, that's legal. That's smart to do. But now Hawkins takes advantage with a neck breaker. That's the thing, you don't want to turn your attention in a tag team match when you have to worry about two people, whereas in a 1v1 match, you only have to worry about one other person. So Hawkins now is taking advantage. Hawkins now got O'Reilly and, oh, snaps the neck of O'Reilly. Hawkins is on the offensive end now, and now O'Reilly counters. O'Reilly now with the forearm smashing the face, and now O'Reilly with a Northern Lights suplex. Beautiful suplex by O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly with the Irish whip in the corner. And you have to wonder if a factor in this match is age. You have veterans like Hawkins and Ryder. And then on the other side, you have very young guys in terms of being in WWE. You have the Undisputed Era, who are young and ready to fight at any time, any place. And that's what they did to Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre a couple weeks ago. They helped gain up on those two to try and help their leader, Adam Cole. But now, Fish with the Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and kicks Hawkins. And now, Hawkins with a punch to the face. Hawkins got Fish trapped in the corner. Hawkins now going to the second rope. What can Hawkins be thinking here? Oh, and a huge bulldog from the middle rope. And now Hawkins wanted to try and make a tag to Zack, but Ryder seems to not be okay right now. Now Hawkins, oh, but Fish counters with a kick to the sternum. And now, once again, Hawkins counters, pushes Fish off. Hawkins now with a huge scoop slam of his own. Hawkins and Ryder so far are taking the fight to the Raw Tag Team Champions. Truly impressive. The veteran experience is showing a little bit. Zack Ryder now, back in the ring. Now Ryder on the offense now. And now Fish ducks once again. Another kick to the gut. Fish now fighting back. Fish and O'Reilly are ready for action at Backlash. It's going to be a huge fight. It's going to be a tag team brawl when they go against Worldwide Dominance. Ryder with a huge maneuver. You know that had to hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Ryder now gets Fish back up. Ryder got Fish and now Ryder. Oh, with a swinging neck breaker. Ryder now picks up Fish once again. And Zack Ryder, oh, with a huge punch to the face of Fish. Ryder now, oh, but Fish counters with an arm drag. Fish with a huge German suplex. Oh, and Fish stomps down on Zack Ryder. Fish now, could he be thinking? Fish off the ropes. Oh, and the running fish hook. Running fish hook by Bobby Fish. And now tags in O'Reilly. O'Reilly, the legal man now. O'Reilly now gets Ryder up. O'Reilly in the corner. Oh, and a kick. O'Reilly gets Ryder on the top rope. Oh, and Ryder now. Ryder off the top rope. Oh, and a corkscrew. Right off the top rope. The crowd is electric here in Milwaukee. Zack Ryder with a huge maneuver. Drops down O'Reilly in a huge running clothesline now. Ryder on the offense. Oh, and a leg drop. Ryder's got a lot of momentum right now in this match. He's engaged. He's ready. Oh, but O'Reilly counters. Oh, and a slap to the face. Disrespect by Kyle O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly, oh, bending the leg in a wrong direction over the bottom rope. That did not look right. It did not look like the leg was bent right there. Oh, and O'Reilly now attacking Ryder once again. And now O'Reilly back body drop. O'Reilly on the offensive end now. Hawkins trying to get into the match. But O'Reilly keeps attacking Ryder. And O'Reilly now got a submission hold locked in. Got the arm locked in. Bending the arm, the limbs, working on the limbs of Ryder. And now O'Reilly, oh, just squeezing tighter and tighter on the arm. O'Reilly inflicting a lot of pain and damage on Ryder. Ryder trying to get out of it, and he does. Oh, Ryder with an impressive counter, elbow into the mouth. Ryder runs at him, and Ryder float over DDT to O'Reilly. Ryder might be back into this match now, getting a little bit of momentum back on his side, into the corner. And now tags in Hawkins. Now Hawkins and Ryder working together. Hawkins and, oh, huge move. Great teamwork. Working on Kyle O'Reilly. And now Hawkins gets Riley back up. And now once again, Hawkins bends the neck of O'Reilly. And now goes to the top rope. Could Hawkins be thinking here? Going to dive, and a huge body splash by Hawkins. The veteran presence is showing a bit in this match. Hawkins and Ryder are bringing the fight. Oh, but O'Reilly with a huge super kick to the mouth just takes Hawkins down. And now O'Reilly with an Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, and another huge super kick into the mouth, right across the mouth. Oh, and Hawkins is down now. O'Reilly is on the offensive end now. O'Reilly now gets Hawkins back up. And now Irish whip into the corner. Some more teamwork. Tags in Fish again. The teamwork of the Undisputed Era is basically unmatched, because the experience that they have together. They're basically brothers, ladies and gentlemen. And they are. That's why they're not brothers, but they act like brothers. They are the Raw Tag Team Champions. And in order to be Raw Tag Champs, you have to have strong backbones. And that's what these two have. Oh, and once again, drops the knee into the midsection of Hawkins. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl punch into the face. And now Fish, once again, just bending the leg in a wrong direction. Hawkins is in a world of pain. Hawkins does not feel right now. And Fish doesn't care. Oh, and a punch in the mouth. Fish does not care whatsoever. He just wants to win for his team tonight. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and Ryder tags himself in. saving Hawkins from some damage. Oh, and Ryder, a kick to the gut. Oh, and a flying clothesline. And now Ryder punches and puts O'Reilly off the apron. That shades of what O'Reilly did earlier. Oh, and off the ropes. Ryder with the string of momentum here. Oh, and a knee drop right onto the mouth of Fish. Ryder now is all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Ryder now goes to the top rope. Ryder once again going high risk. Oh, and Fish dodges. Fish with a counter. And Fish with a back body drop. A beautiful counter by Fish, avoiding damage there. Now Hawkins trying to get back into the match, trying to save Ryder. Oh, and some multiple kicks to the leg of Ryder. Oh, and brings Ryder down. Fish now. Fish just bending the arm once again, working on the limbs of Ryder. It's a very key component in this matchup. You gotta work on the veterans, and you gotta outsmart the veterans, because they got more experience in a tag team matchup like this. As Fish with a huge suplex. A huge suplex. And Ryder got to tag. He got the tag to Hawkins. Hawkins now, oh, with a huge spear takedown to Hawkins. Hawkins is fired up. Hawkins got tagged in. Hawkins, oh, another running clothesline. Takes Fish down. And now Hawkins. Ryder's down on the ground. Oh, but Fish counters. Fish, oh. And a running attack once again. And now, could Fish be thinking here? Oh, and another running fish hook. The running fish hook takes down. Oh, no, fish hook deluxe. Oh, but Hawkins was lucky to get to the ropes. He locked in the fish hook deluxe, but Hawkins now is down. O'Reilly now, oh, and knocks down Ryder off the ropes. What is O'Reilly thinking here? O'Reilly setting up. O'Reilly wants Hawkins up. O'Reilly got him. Now O'Reilly with the, what is this? Suplex pile driver, and he plants Hawkins down on the mat. Can he get it? 1, 2, and yes! The Undisputed Era have won this match. And Kyle O'Reilly using a new finisher, the suplex pile driver. That looked absolutely devastating, ladies and gentlemen, as he drops Kurt Hawkins, my bad, head first. The veteran tag team actually put up a decent fight here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but it is the UE who have won this one. What a tag team bout, ladies and gentlemen. Simply amazing for the UE.
Here are your winners, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Undisputed Era!
Fish and O'Reilly have officially gained so much momentum heading into Backlash. They are victorious here tonight. But can they be victorious once again at Backlash? We'll have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for some singles competition, as Heath Slater is in the ring, ready to compete against this man, Austin Theory.
And his opponent from Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
He is the official #1 contender for the United States Championship at Backlash. This man at Backlash will be going one-on-one with the United States Champion Andrade. Andrade has been on a tear as of late, but Theory has proven that he wants to be a threat to the US Champion. I mean, 2 weeks ago, he defeated Angel Garza in a match for the #1 contendership. It was a really good match, and it was a match of the year caliber, in my opinion. But Austin Theory tonight has a little warm-up match of his own when he goes one-on-one against the man who got kids, Heath Slater. And this man, Austin Theory, you just do know, he's the type of guy, he was listening last week when Zelina Vega came out here and expressed her thoughts about Austin Theory taking on Andrade for the United States Championship. Vega truly does believe that Austin Theory is a very good and caliber opponent for Andrade, but she guaranteed that it doesn't matter because Andrade will be victorious at Backlash and retain the United States Championship. But he can't take a guy like Austin Theory lightly because Theory is looking for gold. And the bell sounds off, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go as Theory goes right after Heath Slater. Theory not even let Slater breathe. Heath Slater is a veteran, much like the last match. And Theory is also looking for some momentum going into the US Championship match at Backlash. But Austin Theory attacking Heath Slater right out the gate with kicks. Austin Theory is a really big, fast-rising star. 2 weeks ago, he had a match of the year caliber match with Angel Garza. It was a great match, but tonight it's about gaining momentum for Backlash. 2 weeks ago, after Theory defeated Garza, he took a underhook DDT from the United States Champion. And you know Andrade is probably watching this pretty closely, but now Theory doing some intense damage to Slater. Theory just not letting Slater breathe, but Slater fighting back now. Slater with a fear of strikes, the veteran swinging on Theory. Heath Slater now, Irish whip into the corner. Heath Slater runs at him, and is attacking Theory. But Theory counters once again. Theory into the corner, and an uppercut. Theory with a variation of strikes, and Theory, with a double kick to the face, and knocks Slater a little loose. But Slater once again fighting back, and now Theory with a kick to the gut. Theory not letting Slater breathe, and float over DDT. Impressive move by Austin Theory. Andrade is not going to be able to take a guy like Austin Theory lightly, because Theory, even coming out of the mouth of Vega, is a really good opponent for Andrade, and he fits the bill perfectly, to be honest, when talking about the mid-card here on Raw. And Theory now counters, got Slater, and Theory now, it's a slam Slater onto the mat. And now Theory on the offensive end now. Theory now punches Slater. Theory got Slater up. Theory, torture rack bomb. Torture rack bomb. That's one of Theory's signature moves. And now, got Heath Slater's body. Heath Slater's in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Theory setting up. Theory got Slater on his shoulders. Theory jumping TKO. The jumping TKO. And now Theory is just blatantly taunting to the audience. Theory is feeling himself right now. Theory now once again taunting. Don't get ahead of yourself, Theory. A huge jumping TKO to Heath Slater, and once again taunting. And now Slater getting back up to his feet. But Theory, another slap to the face. And now Theory, another one. Jumping TKO, another one. For good measure. And that's gotta be over, is it? 1. The referee's counting, and yes, it's over. Theory with 2 jumping TKOs. A message has just been sent to the United States Champion, Andrade. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What a dominating win for Theory. And now Theory is marching. Theory now has a microphone in his hands. Wait a minute, speaking of the United States Champion, there's Andrade right there. Well, Theory, you certainly got the US Champion's attention. What a dominating performance for Theory against Heath Slater, but now the US Champion's on his way down the ring. This is what happened 2 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen. The US Champion, another stare down, just like 2 weeks ago. Oh my goodness, these two are going to collide at Backlash. Wait a minute now, kick to the gut, but Theory reverses it. Theory now, Theory got Andrade on the shoulders, and oh my gosh, a jumping TKO. He countered what Andrade did. Andrade did the same 2 weeks ago. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to walk out of Backlash as United States Champion? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the official go-home show for Raw, for Backlash, which is Raw and SmackDown exclusive. NXT, of course, they have TakeOver in Your House coming up, but Backlash will be the first official pay-per-view of the season for Raw and SmackDown. And right now, there will be, within the next couple of weeks, an official match card pay-per-view preview for every single match on the Backlash and TakeOver in Your House shows. But for right now, on this go-home show for Raw, let's go over the Raw matches for Backlash, shall we? Of course, we found out last week for the Raw Tag Team title division, we will see the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as the Raw Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, two members of the Undisputed Era, going head-to-head with the brand new tag team yet really dominant force who defeated the Authors of Pain last week, led by Eric Bischoff, by the way. Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil, worldwide dominance. This is going to be a huge tag team matchup, and you won't want to miss it at Backlash. And you just saw moments ago, Theory got a little payback on Andrade. 2 weeks ago, Andrade planted Theory, but tonight, Theory was the one who planted Andrade. These two will compete for the United States Championship. Andrade must defend his U.S. title against Theory, and this one will be an instant classic, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss this match. After nearly a decade of not being in-ring for action, Edge returns to the ring for the first time in nearly a decade, and he has to go one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. And after earlier tonight, this feud just became a whole lot more personal, and Edge, you know, he's looking for some revenge on Randy Orton. This match is 10 years in the making, and it should be a good one at Backlash. And you just heard from the Raw General Manager Shane McMahon. At Backlash, it'll be a handicap situation. Becky Lynch must take on Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. Can Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss coexist? Knowing their friendship over the past couple weeks been a little rough, we'll have to see. But it's Cross and Bliss taking on the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And the main event for the Raw side of things, the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre must defend his championship against the official #1 contender who defeated Adam Cole to be the #1 contender 4 weeks ago on the season premiere episode of Raw for the WWE Championship. This one's got a lot at stake, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those are the matches at Backlash for the Raw side of things. We'll be going over the SmackDown matches on the episode of SmackDown, the SmackDown Go Home show, which will happen. But speaking of McIntyre and Balor, opponents for Backlash, they must coexist tonight, because it is time for your main event. They're going head-to-head with Cole and Strong, the other two members of the Undisputed Era. It is up next. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. It is time for some tag team action once again. The other two members of Undisputed Era, the co-leaders, are in action now here tonight on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 410 pounds, Adam Cole and Roderick Strong.
these two right here and the other two members of the Undisputed Era, the Raw Tag Team Champions, have tried to make Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor's lives over the past 4 weeks a living hell. It started on the season premiere episode, and ever since these guys came to Raw, I've said earlier, they have been unstoppable. Adam Cole said 4 weeks ago, there is no group, superstar, competitor, or faction better than anyone in the Undisputed Era. And you know, he is cocky, but he may have a good point. Started 4 weeks ago when they assaulted Balor backstage, and Cole still lost, but Balor was really hurt 4 weeks ago. Then 3 weeks ago, they assaulted McIntyre and Balor right here in the middle of the ring with all three members. And Roderick Strong has been trying to get involved over the past couple weeks as well in the matches. Folks, it is now time to see your WWE Champion in action. The Scottish Psychopath is out for vengeance. Ever since the season premiere, Drew McIntyre, this man right here, ever since he became WWE Champion, he's been such an unstoppable force. No one has been able to stop Drew McIntyre thus far in his career in WWE.
And their opponents first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre.
It started months ago when the Scottish Psychopath reinvented himself. Actually, that was like a year or two ago, but McIntyre became WWE Champion a few months ago, and in the brand extension was put on Raw, and at Backlash he has to defend against Finn Balor. Finn Balor was really tested by the Undisputed Era, and last week McIntyre went one-on-one with the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, and McIntyre fortunately was able to get a win over Cole. And wait, McIntyre has something to say right here. He's gonna scream. Such a dominant WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, he and Finn Balor have to find some way to coexist, but I think that will be okay, to be honest, because McIntyre and Balor both equally hate and can't stand the Undisputed Era for what the Undisputed Era has been putting them through the last 4 weeks. I mean, the UE have made their lives a living hell on their path to Backlash, so they have to put aside their problems tonight and save Backlash for Backlash, because tonight they must coexist. The official #1 contender for Backlash for the WWE title, Finn Balor, is here tonight, and he must be the partner to his opponent for Backlash, but Balor thinks McIntyre should not take Balor lightly. That's the same mistake the UE made 4 weeks ago. The Prince and the Demon King is officially here tonight on Raw on the red brand, but he is focusing tonight and on Backlash.
And his partner, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor's here, and he is ready for tonight and for Backlash. And he is going head to head. He has to worry tonight about the Undisputed Era. And then at Backlash, he has to worry about the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. But Balor has an impressive story for this. 4 weeks ago, Balor would come out and say that he thinks he should be the #1 contender. Adam Cole would come out as well. And then later in the night, the Undisputed Era would assault viciously with chairs Balor backstage in his locker room and leave him down, thinking that would help Adam Cole in the main event. And then later on the night, Adam Cole and Finn Balor had a matchup for the ages, and it was one of the best main events this season so far. And Balor overcame all the odds. Balor overcame all the odds, defied him, and became the official #1 contender. But tonight he has to worry once again about the UE, and this time it's in the shape of teaming up with his rival and Backlash opponent, ladies and gentlemen. Can these two coexist? And I'd like to take this time to please ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe for more. I hope you guys are excited for Backlash. We have some shows left We have NXT coming up. Then we have the SmackDown Go Home Show for Backlash. And then we have TakeOver in Your House. And then we have Backlash. I hope you guys are ready. And the bell sounds off, ladies and gentlemen. It's your main event. And it's a huge, stacked, actually, tag team matchup. 4 of Raw's top talents in the main event in a huge tag team match. McIntyre and Cole going straight back and forth already. McIntyre, the WWE champion, got some payback last week when he defeated Cole one-on-one. But this week it's in tag team action. And he's teaming with his Backlash opponent, Finn Balor. And now McIntyre out the gate. Irish whip into the corner. Got Cole stunned. And now McIntyre, oh, the running forearm strike into the corner. The Scottish Psychopath looking for some more vengeance here tonight. And now into the other corner. Once again, another forearm smash. McIntyre already fired up. The WWE Champion is fired up. I hope you guys are ready for Backlash. That's the first official Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view. Of course, we have to get through NXT in their pay-per-view, NXT TakeOver in Your House. But the first 2 pay-per-views of the series should be great. And now McIntyre off 4 corners with the forearm strike to Cole out the gate with so much momentum. And I think it would be really awesome and show how calm Balor and McIntyre can be if they can somehow pull out a victory and coexist tonight here against the UE. But now Cole tags in Roderick Strong and a huge, great teamwork. And you gotta wonder if the veteran presence, once again, just like earlier, or if the amount of time that a team has been together is a factor in this match, because Cole and Strong have the chemistry. McIntyre and Balor, not so much. I mean, they're facing each other at Backlash, so you have to wonder. And now Cole punching the face of McIntyre. And Adam Cole now on the offensive end, but now McIntyre gets up. Luthez press, the big man going straight at Cole. This is about McIntyre's vengeance as WWE Champion. And now McIntyre, Irish whip over the top rope. Now trying to get Cole back into the ring. McIntyre got him in the suplex position. McIntyre stalling suplex right to Cole. A huge flight of momentum starting off in this match. And now punches Cole. And now McIntyre got Cole up. And McIntyre now with an inverted Alabama slam. A huge maneuver to Cole. And now tags in his Backlash opponent, Finn Balor. Now Cole trying to crawl away, trying to tag in Strong. But the Prince, now, oh, with the running kick. The Prince showed 4 weeks ago why he is a rightful #1 contender. Cole, however, came out 2 weeks ago and said that McIntyre was a paper champion and that Balor was not a rightful #1 contender, even though it was clear that Balor defeated Cole. Despite that vicious assault that was backstage 4 weeks ago, and now Cole stomping and punching away at Balor. Just like a couple weeks ago, Cole and Strong got the chemistry. A huge win over these 2 guys would be insane. To get a win over the WWE Champion and the WWE Champion's #1 contender would be quite the achievement. I mean, they already have a ton of those. I mean, the other 2 members are Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, and they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. They have gold. And they're going, as said earlier, we found out last week, against Worldwide Dominance for the Raw Tag Championships. That'll be a huge matchup. And now Cole tags in Strong. Strong now goes after Balor. Strong on the offensive end. Strong now got Balor up. Strong with a huge back body drop. Strong, of course, sort of the enforcer of the group. Strong's always there to help out Adam Cole. I mean, Strong over the last couple weeks has tried to interfere in multiple matches. Oh, and a butterfly underhook suplex right to Balor, right to the Prince. And now Strong assaulting Balor. Strong now bending the neck in a very odd way. He's got Balor in a weird predicament. Strong on the offensive end. Strong gets Balor back up. The enforcer of the UE. And now Balor shoves Roderick Strong off. Balor now, oh, and a huge downward spiral by the Prince. And now Balor, Irish whip into the corner, no, Hurricane Rana, a huge maneuver by the #1 contender. As McIntyre looks on, So far, no problems between Balor and McIntyre. Oh, and a huge drop kick by Finn Balor. Balor now. He's got Strong, dragging Strong's body to the ropes. And now Balor. Oh, and Strong reverses. Now Strong trying to go for an attack. Oh, but Balor hits Strong. And now Balor. Oh my goodness. A jumping drop kick. A missile drop kick from the top rope. From the third rope. And now, oh, but Strong punched the gut. Reverses again. Strong and Balor going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. In this main event on Raw. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe for more. You don't want to miss TakeOver in Your House or Backlash. It's going to be amazing. The first 2 pay-per-view events of the series. As this huge tag team is the main event of this evening. It's crazy, to be honest. But now Balor and McIntyre working together. What is McIntyre thinking here? McIntyre off the ropes. And oh my gosh! The athleticism from the Scottish Psychopath. What the hell is that? And now McIntyre, and oh my gosh, throws Strong over his shoulders. And now McIntyre once again to Strong, and throws Strong over his head once again for a huge belly-to-belly. McIntyre with strength, that's why he's the WWE Champion, and now Strong with a huge counter. Strong now with a belly-to-belly of his own. And now Strong tagging in Cole. Adam Cole is back up in the match, folks. Adam Cole walking right up to the WWE Champion. And now Cole picks up McIntyre and a huge, oh, and just throws the neck down on his kneecap. That had to hurt the Scottish Psychopath and stun the Scottish Psychopath. And now Cole on the offensive end. Very back and forth tag team matchups thus far, ladies and gentlemen. And now Cole with some strikes to the Scottish Psychopath, and Drew McIntyre counters, and a chop to the chest, another chop. McIntyre going straight after, and now Cole ducks, kick to the face. And now Cole now, oh, another punch to the mouth. And now has Drew McIntyre, and now he's throwing his face into the turnbuckle repeatedly. How many times is Cole doing this? Cole, once again, and he keeps doing it. And now, for the last time, no, McIntyre ducks this time. Now McIntyre smashing his face into the turnbuckle. My goodness, and now McIntyre off the ropes. Oh, and a huge clothesline to the back of the neck of Cole. And McIntyre back on track, and a double axe handle to the back. And now McIntyre's getting Cole up. Oh, and a chop to the chest. A lot at stake in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. In this huge main event, back and forth contest thus far. McIntyre pushes Cole down. McIntyre, no. Irish whip into the corner. No, not an Irish whip. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. My goodness, you just gotta know. You gotta think and wonder if Cole's back is aching from that maneuver. And now, WWE Champion and #1 contender working together now. Now wait a minute, flipping Cole over their shoulders. And a little teamwork from the champion and the challenger. Balor and McIntyre seem to have put their differences aside so far in this matchup. And now Balor with a huge drop kick. What a maneuver. And now Balor getting Cole back up. He's got Cole and a huge plants Cole. He just plants Cole on the mat. And now Balor going back to attack once again, and Cole ducks. Cole with a huge kick. And now, wait a minute. We got some cameras backstage, ladies and gentlemen, and there appears to be a confrontation backstage with Fish and Titus O'Neil. Neil with the huge clothesline lays out Fish. And now we got more cameras, Mark Henry and Kyle O'Reilly. These two teams are supposed to go head-to-head at Backlash, and it seems that they're brawling backstage. We got a big brawl going out backstage, ladies and gentlemen, during this match. And now we brought the action back in the ring. Cole now going after Balor. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Utter chaos is broken out backstage between the two teams that will be in action this next upcoming pay-per-view, that is Backlash. And now Cole and Strong, tags and Strong once again, working together once again. The great chemistry and teamwork of these two is amazing as they assault Balor. And now Balor reverses it, plants Strong back first on the mat. And now Balor, the Prince, fighting back. Oh, but Strong, oh, the kick to the gut. Strong, no, but now Balor ducks again. and an elbow across the back. And now Balor punching Roderick Strong. The Balor be thinking here, trying to punch. And now Strong stunned against the ropes. And now Balor throwing Strong out the ring, out the middle ropes. And Balor going high risk. Oh my gosh. Balor going high risk. That's the heights he's willing to do. And McIntyre's going to have to watch out for things like that at Backlash. Because Balor, he said 4 weeks ago, you cannot take him lightly. He said, McIntyre, don't do this to yourself. And now Roderick Strong putting Balor and plants Balor's face, bounces Balor's skull right off the announce table. And now, throws Balor right into the middle of the ring, right into the side of the apron. You know that didn't feel good for Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen. And now Strong has Balor trying to take advantage of the attack he just put on Balor outside the ring. Strong, of course, being the enforcer of the UE, has a lot of match experience. And now Strong goes after McIntyre, knocks the WWE Champion off the ropes, but Balor taking advantage with a huge German suplex. Once again, just like earlier tonight, the other half of Undisputed Era. And now Balor getting some payback for his own, doing the same thing. I wonder how Strong feels about that. Did some payback, and now Strong reversing and countering, and a DDT right to Balor. Plants Balor skull first on the mat. And now Strong going after Strong now, trying to lift up Balor, and a stalling suplex right to Balor. Strong and Cole working. This is a really back and forth tag team matchup. The four of the biggest stars here on Raw going head to head in some tag team action. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And now Balor with an arm drag, countering it. Balor with the swing blade. The sling blade by Balor connects onto Strong. And now Balor with that forearm smash. Oh, and a punch. Balor now fighting back. And now Strong now got Balor in a Falcon Arrow by Roderick Strong. Huge maneuver. And now Strong, with the knee drop right into the nose and face and mouth of Balor. And now Strong trying to take advantage. And now Strong, plants Balor once again head first, bouncing off the mat face first. And now Strong now on the offensive end, and Balor counters. And now Balor got Strong up. And a scoop slam by Balor. Balor now gets Strong back up. Balor, Irish whip into the corner. This feud is getting really personal, ladies and gentlemen. The UE have made these two guys' lives, a living hell. And now Balor plants Strong right into the middle turnbuckle. And that didn't look too good, ladies and gentlemen. Strong's nose and face bounced right off the second turnbuckle. And now Balor, with a chop. And now Balor, running attack. And now Balor off the ropes again. And a double low drop kick right to the side of the face of Strong. Balor, he's on the offense now. Balor is momentum. Momentum is everything in this matchup. Balor has a ton of it right now. And now once again, we got cameras backstage again. O'Neal, Henry, Strong, and O'Reilly are still brawling back there. And now Titus, he's got Fish stunned against the table. What's Titus thinking here? Titus, oh my gosh, through the table. Puts Fish through the table. Oh my goodness. And now Henry stuns Kyle O'Reilly over the table in the other area. And now Mark Henry, world's strongest slam through the table. Worldwide dominance. They have just planted their Raw Tag Team title opponents through tables. And now Cole breaks up the pin back in the ring. The team of Worldwide Dominance have just sent a huge message to the Raw Tag Champs. A little payback from last week when they assaulted Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil from behind after the match. And now Strong on the offensive end now. And a chop. And now Balor back and forth between these two. Balor with repeated forearm smashes. Balor punching to the gut. And now attacking Strong in the corner. And a chop once again. And now Strong counters. Strong and another huge chop right to the chest. My goodness. And now Strong getting Balor up. Strong plants Balor on the side of his head on the ring. as Cole and McIntyre watch on. And now Balor ducks the kick. Balor got strong. And now Balor with a Northern Lights suplex. With the wrist under the back, so that hurt even more, ladies and gentlemen. And now Balor, Irish whip in the corner. Balor setting up. Oh my goodness. Balor setting up. Balor from the other corner. And Balor kicks strong into the corner. Balor could be setting up here. Balor could be setting up. Balor going to the top rope. Could Balor be thinking here? Could Balor be thinking? He's going for coup de grace. He hit it. No! Strong move out the way. Strong now. Got Balor in a double underhook butterfly suplex. And now Strong setting up. Now Strong setting up as Balor teleports in some odd way. Thank you, 2K. And Strong, no. Balor reverses. Balor plants Strong with the overhead DDT. A float over DDT. Balor now. Oh, once again. Oh, another huge DDT. Balor with a beautiful counter. Strong was looking to end the match right there. And now Balor. Irish whip into the corner. Could Balor be thinking here? Balor once again sets Strong up for a second time. Balor gaining momentum. Balor, oh, drop kick into the corner. Once again. Balor thinking again. Going to try it a second time. Could the second time be working? And Balor goes for coup de grace. And he got it. He got coup de grace this time. He covers him. But now 1, 2. Can he get it? No, Cole breaks it up. Adam Cole saving the matchup. And now McIntyre gets in the ring, goes after Cole. McIntyre and Cole are brawling now. McIntyre now throws Cole over the top rope. And now they're brawling on the outside. Gets Cole up. And McIntyre, what the? Throws Cole up the stage. What is this? McIntyre now getting ready. And now Strong sees this. Strong looking to assault McIntyre. Probably not a good idea. Oh, Claymore. The Claymore outside the ring. Claymore. And now McIntyre is going to slide Strong right back into the ring. And now Balor going to the top once again. The champions working together. Oh, coup de grace. The coup de grace to Roderick Strong. The champion and challenger working together. Can they do it? Yes, they do. Balor and McIntyre have successfully worked together and coexist. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What a match and main event. It was so close. Balor and McIntyre have coexisted. And they have overcome the Undisputed Era for another week. And they both have momentum going into their huge Raw main event matchup at Backlash for the WWE title. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event. Oh my goodness. And Balor and McIntyre proving that they can get the job done. As Cole stares on, Cole is shocked, devastated by what has happened. And O'Neal and Henry are celebrating. Could we see new Raw Tag Team Champions at the pay-per-view? Could we see new Raw Tag Champs at Backlash, ladies and gentlemen? It is gonna be crazy. My goodness, they have laid out Undisputed Era. And Balor now handing the WWE title to McIntyre, and he passed the WWE title. These two are gonna face off at Backlash. Who was walking out of Backlash? WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Good night from Milwaukee.